Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I'm back with another discussion. So thanks for a lot of responses that I've got from the videos that I posted in the last few days. It's been pretty good. Thanks for all the answers. I kind of don't know what's happening and so on. Looks like things are getting stable back in Amber's headquarters. The ports were working last night, my time, which would be about the same time that they said 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. So a lot of alliances from my region have actually moved. I think by now you all know where people are staying and who to avoid and so on. So I did hear a lot of concerns from people, like they're quite big but still they're afraid because the new scheme of things, a 1 billion looks like a million now, or even if you're a 5 billion, you don't feel comfortable unless you're part of one of the big groups and you signed up to that war. It is going to get really hard in the new regions. We all know that. And honestly, in my opinion, if you haven't joined any of the regions, any of the bigger alliances, going to any regions doesn't really matter. All three regions is going to be a war zone once all the bubbles are down and stuff. So in my opinion, don't get panic. I mean, this is not going to cause a big change immediately, so you still have bubble and so on and so forth. So don't get into the panic mode and cause tensions in your own alliances. So calm down, take a step back, think what you want to do. So if you excuse me, if you want to grow some more, I think this is the right time. So 1 week you don't have you might not get any big hits because everybody's under the bubble and they want to use the 1 week free shield. So try to grow, try to make friends in the new region. So just don't try to get panic, and then just don't get paralyzed with all the information that you're getting. So also people who stayed back, so you won't be able to port over the weekend, which is a good news for you. If your region is kind of quiet, you can now start to play all the events, and maybe if you can get all the events in first place, you can get 10,000 gold. And if you can work with whoever is left behind, so try to work together and get all 10,000 gold. So that'll be awesome. So before you go, you will have a good amount of gold for all the shields and other things that you want to buy. So that's a good news. So I don't know when they'll open again. Maybe on Monday, post all the events, they might open the ports again. And also make sure that when you port again, you really know where you want to go. And I also hope that all the regions won't be so full that people who have left behind have to choose the region where they don't want to go, basically. But again, it doesn't make really any sense at the moment what they said as a cap in terms of each regions will have only certain amount of accounts. So once the shields and timer is all done, people would like to go out and explore and invade. So when that happens, I don't think we will have any control. Obviously there will be a lot of server pressure and downtime and so on, but I don't think limiting would actually make the game any fun. So they should actually allow to get people to go from one region to another region. So when that happens, it doesn't matter where you stay, right? So if you think that one region is threat, another region is not, I don't think that's a fair statement unless you have good relationship with those alliances sitting in those respective regions. If your team hasn't your diplomacy team hasn't reached out to any of the, and you moved and your diplomacy team hasn't reached to the big people in the region, please do so. Make sure that you build relationship, otherwise it's going to get difficult. So anyways, it was fun with all the old region that we were in. So it looks like it's all going to die in a few weeks. So we all meet. I think it's going to be more closer group right now. So It's not like last time. Once they stopped the region ports, we were not being able to see what happened in other regions. So now we have an opportunity to go around and meet every 3 weeks. So I think there'll be more people for you to meet, and then the game would actually evolve based on how you want to play. Obviously, having said that, it's not going to be easy to survive, because you're talking about good 8-9 regions put into 3 regions, so obviously overcrowded, overpowered. So all the discussion points that we had in the last 1 month, it's all going to happen. But if you play smart, you will be able to survive. So just don't spread negativity. That's all I'm asking within the alliances. So if you have any issues, talk to your general. Just don't try to get into the panic mode and break the alliance. That's the last thing that you would do. And please stick to your family, whatever happens. That's what this game is all about. Social gaming. You like your friends, and try to stick to your friends and help them out before you get into a panic mode. So all the best, everyone, and I'll come back with another session probably tomorrow. Since I'm still staying back in my region, I would like to do some more tests on some of the theories that I heard. So I'm learning every day. So from all the videos and the comments that I'm getting, so I'll try to do some of the tests on some theories that we can test. So otherwise, have a good evening, day, whatever it is, and I'll speak to you all soon.